Well, guys. How's it going? Forgot to put my microphone on, so RIP headphone users. What's up, everybody? I see we have lots of folks in here early, so shout out to the early pack. Rick, Harley, Rose, Neeks. I think I even saw Catherine in here for a little bit. I was trying to hurry and get everything ready, you guys. So, um, what's up, Neeks? How are you doing? Are you hanging in there? I didn't get a chance to see if you were able to tell everybody, but Neeks has lost a fur baby. What's up, Rose? That's right. We are live. Still very sad. Yes, that's to be expected. I completely understand. Rick, what's up, Rick? Yeah, everybody send lots of love and hugs to Neeks. What's up, Michelle? Michelle is feeling better. That's good to hear it. Daniel Brown says, "How are you today? Morning, New Zealand. Welcome. Cute dog, like, happy and good." Thank you, Daniel. Yeah, these are, this is Luna down here on the floor. Well, I guess they're both on the floor. On the floor to the right there. And then Ruby. Ruby has had quite the day today, guys. You'll see there is mud all over the front of the fish tank there. She has been outside in the backyard digging. So that is my little digging shepherd right there. Yep. Don't let her don't let her peaceful slumber fool you. She is a little obnoxious one for sure. Yes, Peter says, "I'm here too." Did I miss you in the shout out, Peter? I'm sorry. Yeah, Peter, always shout out to Peter and the early crew, the early pack. Mud puppy, yeah, definitely. Yeah, and then she went outside and was digging and came in here slinging mud around. And then I found out that she was up on the table over here. Royalty 888 says hi from India. What's up, Royalty? Ruby is a little terror. That's the way to put it. That's right. How is she doing with the dog aggression? They're doing really good. They're like they are like fast friends, you guys. They get along great now. Happy dogs, cute love, good, my friend. Thank you, Daniel. Michelle says Ruby is going to be big. Dog, 38 pounds. You know, I actually don't think that Ruby's going to get a whole lot bigger, if I'm honest, Michelle. I think she's probably she's probably pretty close to full size, except for maybe like filling out. Wolfie is in the house. Wolfie says, "Wolfie is here to infect your dream." What's up, my friend? Haven't seen you in a while. Are you doing better? Yes, she is, Peter. She is quite the little character. Yeah. So she jumped up on here, and there's like little paw prints all over this blanket. So I had to flip it over. And I'm showing 15 people in the house and only 6 likes. So everybody hit that like button for me. Let's see if we can break a new record to get today. Ruby seems like she's going to be on the smaller side. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too, Rick. Because, I mean, we figure she was probably, what, around 5 months old, maybe 6 months old. So she's got to be getting close to 7 months old now, right? At least 7, 8 months. So, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, and I had just cleaned the front of this tank. So Rick says 30 minutes, I'll be back. All right, Rick, we'll be here. Rose says, I just hit the like. Thank you, Rose. Yeah, everybody hit that like button. I'm showing 15 people in and only 8. Harley says, I was the first. Thumbs up. Thank you, buddy. Neeks says, she is so cute. Yeah, thank you, Neeks. Yeah, she is adorable when she's asleep. I think she's going to be on a little bit on the smaller side too, though. So I have a little fiasco that I need to tell you guys about. Uh, oh man, it has been a week so far. So some of you know that I've been trying to get another job, and I'll let you guys know what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get hired on with Amazon in their maintenance crew, working on their machines and robotics and stuff. It's a really cool career, and a buddy of mine told me about it. No, not the pool, thankfully. Soul Decide says, me too, just the 8th like, eating dinner now, so BRB. Okay. So what happened was, so I'm a fair way through the process. I've passed like the pre-screening tests that they give you on like your mechanical aptitude and all that. And so I was to the interview phase. Well, during the interview phase, you you do your interview through recording videos. And I'm sure some of you guys are probably like thinking, "Oh man, that's a slam dunk for you, Aaron. That's what that's like you make lots of videos and content and talk to people all the time, and that's kind of what I was thinking. Like that should be a slam dunk for me, right?" So I prepared. I kind of had like a little bit of an idea of the questions that I would be asked. It was for an interview, Neeks. And my buddy, he's like a senior manager for that department. So he gave me, excuse me. So he gave me kind of like a heads up on some of the questions that were going to be on there. And I was able to practice my responses with him. And so and I had like a week to prepare. So I thought that I was all good to go, had some pretty good idea of the questions that were going to be on there and the answers that I was going to give. And yeah, so that's kind of how it starts. I am Monkey, what's up? Says hello, what's up? So part of the process is this virtual interview, okay? So what you do is you sign in basically, and then it kind of gives you like a brief tutorial. Make sure to have the camera still and facing your face, and kind of eye level, kind of pointers on how to record the video and everything. So I get into that, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty easy. So then I kind of answer like the same mechanical questions that it had asked me before. So I'm thinking, okay, this isn't going to be bad. I got this, right? Neek says, I wonder how big Ruby is going to grow. We were just talking about that. I think she's going to be about this size, maybe just filled out. And Rose says, I got Junior with me. And no, Michelle, they haven't found any cats outside, thank goodness, because they would probably eat them. So anyway, back to the story. So I'm getting everything set up for this interview, right? And I decide that, okay, I'm going to use my my wireless mic like I do for the live streams and recording videos because the audio is just so much clearer, right? Well, I have the thought in my head, why don't I turn off the filters to this tank during the interview process so it doesn't pick up the water noise? Peter says, you're doing a great job with this first tank. Keep up with the first tank. Yeah, thank you. Neek says, I may or may not get a bunny rabbit. Oh, that's cool. Hey, well, at least that's a positive note, Neeks. Daniel Brown says, I love your girlfriend. I love your, how often do you clean the fish tank? We clean the fish tank once a week. Once a week, Daniel. So yeah, are you guys with me on the Amazon story here on the interview? I keep getting distracted. So I get everything set up, and I promise there's a point to this story. So I get everything set up and turn the fish tank off. I start the interview, right? So the first, let me back up a little bit. So they told me that there's going to be 7 questions on the interview. I start the interview and it says there's a total of 14. So right off the bat, I'm like, oh boy, this is, oh man, I prepared for 7 questions, you know, so I'm going to have to like, you know, and they're timed. You get basically 2 times to like deliver a perfect response, right? You get 2 retakes. So your initial time, and then you can try it again twice if you didn't like it. But it's going to default to take the last one that you gave. So you can't select the best out of 3. So I'm like, okay, I think I got this. The first question was a question that I hadn't prepared for. So I'm like sitting there like, oh my goodness, this isn't good, right? It was I'm trying to remember the question was did you have a situation where you had a difficulty starting your work day? What was it? What would you have done differently? And what did you learn? Okay. So the way that they're looking for this is they want you to deliver it in like a complete story. So they need to know like the context of everything. They need to know like the situation. They have a STAR method. So it's like situation, task, action, and result. And so like I was just really scrambling. Well, I'm in the middle of answering this first question, and I realized that the water level on my tank is like running a little bit low. And I'm like thinking in my head, oh great, like what's going on? Well, the water, since I turned off the filter, the water from this filter over here had went into a reverse siphon and started draining the water from the tank, and it flooded the inside of here. And I'm like right in the middle of this video interview, right? Rose says I'm exhausted today. Tell me about it, Rose. So I noticed that there's water like pooling underneath here, and I'm like, oh great. So I run into the garage. I get my wet dry vac. I come in here. It gives you 5 minutes to answer the question, and then it gives you. So I have to hit retry. So then it gives me another 5 minutes. I tried to deliver this story, and I'm still on the first question, mind you, of 14. Oh my goodness, it was just so it was such a train wreck, you guys. So I don't know. At the end of it all, I managed to kind of like flub my way through some of the questions. I was able to get everything dried out, believe it or not, while interviewing at the same time. I guess that would have been a good answer for the first question, huh? so so yeah, I got to the very end of it, and I told my buddy, hey, uh, I did the interview. I don't think it went very well. And he just texted me back, good luck. So we'll see, guys. I really hope that I can get into that field. It seems like it's going to be something really cool, but I I don't think I did so hot on the interview. I wish I could have had a sit down interview with somebody face to face. Neek says, my mom really wants a bunny, and my friend who is really close has a lion mane bunny. Huh, a lion mane bunny. Not sure of that one. Peter says, where did you get your fish tank from, Aaron? So this tank, I think I've told you guys before about the store, the Ocean Floor. It's a local fish store here in Arizona, and that's where most of these fish in here came from. That's also where I bought the fish tank from. Yeah, Murphy's Law, right, Harley? It was, oh my goodness. It was just, and it was like my mind just went completely blank. I had all these like rehearsed answers and notes that I had written down and stories that I had come up with. Oh, Rose says I was not exhausted until sixth period, which was the end of the school day. I slept during math, and my math teacher gets it. We're all exhausted. Yeah, I can understand that, Rose. Just wait until you gotta go and do an adult's job. Then you'll really discover what exhausted is like. Peanut, you're supposed to go lay down. So go lay down. Peanut is home, but Peanut's not doing well. She's feeling a little bit sick, so she's not going to be on the stream today, guys. But yeah, it was, man. So what I've been basically doing is I'm trying to see if I can get myself, not to mention the job itself is like, I have like the basic background skills. I worked as a commercial electrician. You know, I'm really mechanically talented, like working on vehicles. I understand electronics, electrical systems, reading prints, schematics. I have the basics. I just have never worked in that specific field. So I was kind of like a little bit out of my league on some of the questions, but what's up, Hadley? But I think that that's kind of what I want to get into is that systems like preventative maintenance and repair, like robotics, technical work type thing. Everybody's saying get well soon, Peanut. She said thank you. But yeah, I think that's the kind of way I want to go. So I've been looking on Indeed and seeing what kind of opportunities there are. I'm starting to feel like I need to, oh shoot, there's like chalk in the bottom of this bucket. Dang it. Oh, that ain't gonna work. And you're having cramps. Wow, it just sounds like you're having a tough time, Rose. maybe take a little bit of a rest. Michelle says, get better soon, Peanut. There's like chalk in the bottom of this bucket. Yeah, Luna's just chilling. Oh, that was the other thing. While I was like on the interview, the whole time in the back of my head, I'm like worried that the dogs are gonna like start barking or, going crazy because it's got to be like a nice, quiet environment for the interview. And it was just, It was really, really nerve-wracking. But if I do get into one of these positions, there is a chance that the schedule of our live streams could potentially change. I don't know for sure. I'll probably end up having to work nights in the beginning, especially starting out. And I'm not saying that I definitely didn't get this job. I might get it. They have a week to respond back to me. So I mean, fingers crossed. Soul Decide says, I'm back. What did Ruby do to the poor tennis ball? Luna looks super cute. So that the damage to that tennis ball, honestly, probably came from Luna. They're both really hard on their tennis balls. But Luna likes to sit there and chew on them, and she lives for the tennis ball. That's her favorite. That's her favorite thing, fetching the tennis ball. Harley says, "We're behind you, Aaron. Best of luck." Thank you, Harley. Yeah, it hasn't been an easy process, that's for sure. But I'm really, really hoping, because it would be like starting pay would basically be like a decent year as far as the job that I'm doing now. Does that make sense? So it'd be pretty comparable starting out, but it has lots more opportunities down the road. So I might even have to look into getting on with a smaller company doing a similar job just to get the experience in. All those things would just kind of make my resume that much stronger, you know? Hadley says, I just got back from school. How was school, Hadley? And I'm not sure if you guys can see or have noticed, but there's also a dragon blood that is missing from this fish tank. Any of you guys notice that? That's right. One of the dragon bloods. I woke up, what was it, Tuesday morning? Tuesday morning, I woke up and he was laying at the bottom of the tank. Now, I don't think it was Luna. Excuse me. Look at Luna. I don't think that it was any sort of illness or anything. I'm assuming that maybe they got into a fight or something. Yeah, exactly, Harley. Opportunity for advancement. So my friend, he's been working for Amazon, I think, about 15 years, and he started off like low on the maintenance totem pole and worked his way up to like senior management, senior tech. Now he's going to be a regional manager. So, I mean, yeah, the sky is the limit in jobs like that. We had a practice test for the Ohio State test. Oh, yep. All the schools are doing the state testing right now. Yep. Did you do good on the practice test, Hadley? Soul Decides asks, do you have one of those fetch tennis ball throwers? No, I don't. I want to get one of those. Such a thrower can be lovely for Dutchies. They can catch them. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I want one of those so bad. That, I think, especially if Luna could figure out that when she brings it back, it'll just keep throwing it over and over. Especially when she was young, like Ruby's age, she would literally play fetch for hours. Now she probably gets tired, like, she can do it for probably about 30 minutes, and then she's ready to relax. Malawi Joe and Ricky are doing good, Rose. Yeah, they're all doing good. And speaking of Ricky, 9 out of 12. That's not bad. Is that considered an A, or is that a B? That's not terrible, right? It's pretty good. Uh Speaking of Ricky and Malawi Joe, if you guys watched today's short, I gave Ricky a little voice. He says, "Hi guys." So you might want to go and check that out. And if you did see the short, what do you guys think? Was it pretty good? Peter says, "I've got to go now, my friends. Thanks for this fun live stream, and I'll see you guys again soon." All right, Peter, have a good night. Hope you get some good rest and have a awesome rest of your week. Good to see you, Peter. Oh yeah, you got to go see it, Rose. It's funny. It's pretty funny. What I need to do is I need to get an anti-siphon thing put on the inlet tubes for this tank. I know they make them. I just need to install them so that if the power does go out like that, that I don't run into an issue, because it would drain the water all the way down until the inlet tube, Sold His Side says, "I meant one of those you hold in your hand." Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I do have one of those. Yes. The Chuck It. Yeah, the Chuck It. Actually, Catherine bought it for us. So they have their own Amazon wish list where you can go and you can buy something and it'll be sent to our house. So Catherine went on the Amazon wish list and ordered them the Chuck It. Yep. And yes, they do love it. It makes it so much nicer not having to like, you just you just barely like swing it and that thing goes a mile. It also helps for picking it up too. That's one of the main things I like about it. I don't have to bend all the way down. And Harley says, "I wonder if BJ and Ellie will make it." So I'm not sure about Ellie, but I did get a message from BJ, and she said that her MS is acting up, and that it might be a couple weeks. She's going to be resting up. It might be a couple weeks before she is back on her computer again. So, yeah, she did let me know that. Rose says, "I'm back and I loved it." It's pretty funny, isn't it, Rose? I'm looking at the video here and on the TV. You can really see all that mud on the tank. Hey, what's up, Opal? Yeah, I hope she'll get better soon too, Harley. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about her too, and then she just randomly emailed me. But yeah, I was you're in a food coma? Did you eat your weight in food? Oh, crumble cookies, yum. Yum. So, uh Samantha and Peanut made some cookies for Easter. Oh, they were so good. Did you guys have a good Easter? Soul Decide says, "Having those slimy tennis balls, I know it. You hold your hand out and they drop it into your hand." Yeah. Yep, exactly. Yeah, those things are brilliant. You squeeze the tennis ball and it's just like, ugh. Luna will sit there and just squeeze it over and over again, and then she'll come and drop that thing. I think I did a short where I'm sitting in my chair and she's just sitting there with that soggy tennis ball going like that and just comes over and plop, drops it right in my lap. I know, I want crumble. You guys, it's too early in the stream to talk about food though. We got to save the food talk for later in the stream. Crumble cookies. That sounds good. Yeah, so we made well, I say we. The girls made these. They're pretty awesome. Boyfriend's mom got us them. Yeah, so check these out, guys. They're like you guys know the little Cadbury eggs? They're chocolate chip cookies with the Cadbury eggs on top of them, the little mini eggs. Oh my goodness, I might have to sample one. They are so good. I had to sample one. Sorry, guys. It's 22:30 p.m. here, but yes, early in the stream indeed. Yeah, the stream is just basically starting. 30 minutes in, I guess. Hadley says, I'm doing my homework right now. Are you still getting a lot of homework even though you're doing the state testing? I just got up at noon. Wow. You really slept in, Opal. That's kind of nice. I think I was up at 4 a.m. You were going to bed and I was waking up. That's funny. You're getting even more homework than you would have had? Oh, that's not cool. See, I think at least for Peanut, she's doing the state testing too, but I think she's getting less. I feel like something's not right here. It's not going fast enough. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think she's getting any I don't think she's getting any homework. Or if she is, she's able to finish in class. Opal was up late. I seen her after midnight. Oh, did you? How is she getting less? I'm getting more. I don't know. I don't know because I keep asking her when she comes home, do you have any homework? And she says no. So either that or she's pulling a fast one on me, Hadley. Maybe I need to check, huh? You're still tired? Yeah. So what's with the night schedule? Do you not have anything to wake up early for, or is that like your typical schedule? Streams run later? Not sure what you mean by that, Opal. Stacker streams. Huh. I don't know what that is. What's a stacker stream? You got to remember, I'm like, I'm an old, like, old man shouts at clouds guy over here. So shout out to Gen X. Gold and silver collectors. Oh, that's cool. So is that what you do then, Opal? Are you a gold and silver collector? That, I mean, if you are, that's brilliant. This shirt is definitely not flattering. Remind me, guys. Remind me, guys, to not wear this. Not to wear this shirt. You coin collector? Oh, that's awesome. I got 0.999 fine silver coin. Wow. That's cool. Yeah, we have a little bit of that stuff, but I wish we had more. It's it's definitely just only going up in value. I have some of the like really old silver quarters as well. I don't know what quality was the silver quarters. I'm not even sure. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the bicentennial quarters. Yeah. So they weren't that fine of silver though, right? I gotta imagine that 0.999 is like that's like the highest you can get, right? Do you collect like gold bars or anything like that as well? Depends on the weight of them. Okay. Yeah, that's hang on to that stuff. It's only going up in value. I wished I could. No silver after 64, 65. Yeah. Yeah, it was the older quarters. By the way, Harley, last time you were talking about Hot Wheels, and I wanted to tell you my favorite car in my youth, but didn't know the name. It's Ballistic, not to be confused with the brand type. Huh. Audrey says yes, 999 Troy Silver. Okay, yeah, so that's the highest that's the highest quality then. I was gonna I ha- This was some years back. I had a decent little chunk of cash that I wanted to invest, and a guy at work was telling me that I should have invested it in precious metals. I kick myself for not doing it because I think I'm trying to remember what gold was an ounce back then. It was something ridiculous. It was so low compared to what it's at now. I wish I would have listened to his advice. But I don't think there is really a bad time to buy gold or silver. That's one of those things that will always be worth something, even when money isn't, right? Mine is a B-Day coin. Hmm, that's cool. Oh yeah, the bicentennial. You finished one part of your homework, Hadley? How many parts are there? Yeah, so it would probably be in the encyclopedia, right, Harley? Or the Wikipedia page? Rose might be falling asleep, guys. Now, Rose says, sorry, guys. No, I'm not asleep yet. AFK, real quick. They come mainly from 2001, but also from other years like 2013. Huh. I posted it on your community. Oh, let me see. Was I ever was I able to do that on here or did I have to I might actually I'll use my old phone. I'm not sure if I'm going to do the Fish TV this Friday, guys. I think I need to figure out something better for the audio. I wasn't super blown away with how it turned out last time. So I'm gonna go back to the drawing board on that and see what I can do. But just a heads up. Okay, I'm looking now, Opal. Hadley says, well, I did my only ELA thing now. I have 4 math homeworks. What grade are you in, Hadley? All right, here we go. Okay. The TV had to do the reconnect thing here. So let's just take a look. Coin was my birthday gift from my dad. Wow. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. Wow, that's really cool. Check this out. You don't mind if I show the chat, do you, Opal? Okay. So that's the front there. And then it says happy birthday on there. Okay, it might be kind of hard to read that. I'll read it. I'll read it for you guys. Not going to lie. 4th grade for me has been so hard. Okay, so you're in 4th grade then? Okay. Well, you know, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes grades can be more difficult than others, you know? Just hang in there. You'll get it. It sounds like you're taking it seriously and putting in the work. So that's part of the that's a big part of it. If you can get yourself to do that and stay dedicated to learning and staying up on your homework, it'll get easier. It will definitely get easier. Okay, I'm gonna read this here, Opal. So it says this silver medallion will always have a value of 1 troy ounce of 0.99 fine silver bullion, which is stamped on the reverse of the coin. You will find even greater value in the memory of the special birthday this coin commemorates as you remember the thoughtfulness of the person who gave it to you. This is yours and enjoy it for years to come. That is really cool. You can Google birthday coin. They're still being used or still being made. Are they really? That's pretty cool. What is silver an ounce now, Opal? My ring I wear daily is a 1930s 14 karat gold ring. Yeah, that is Samantha likes the silver jewelry as well. I kind of personally, I don't wear any jewelry. Uh, some of you have probably noticed. And for my job, I can't really wear like a wedding rings because it'll get caught and stuff. So, but I should get like at least a black band. Why did A and B both go get glasses? Because they couldn't see. What's up, Chosen? But yeah, I think if I was to wear jewelry though, it would be silver. I like silver. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, Rose. My dad just passed, man, has it been 4 years already? It's been 4 years now. Yeah, 4 years ago. Soul Decide says, it's mainly the gesture that counts, although precious metals always have worth. Most money is just metal and paper. Since 2013, jewelry is always nice. I have a necklace from my passed away grandma. Yeah, it is the gesture that counts. Absolutely. Yeah. And the sentimental value of things. There's some things that money just cannot buy, right, guys? 73? I thought for some reason that silver was higher than that. Wasn't silver like wasn't silver approaching $100? It's my dad's wedding band. The ring that you wear? That's nice, Opal. I love having sentimental things like that. Depends on the stock market. Yeah, it depends on the stock market and the value of the dollar, right? Or at least for me, the dollar, because I'm in the US. It goes up and down daily. Yeah. But I mean, but I guess what I meant to say though, I know it goes up and down, uh, but it's normally like fairly steady though, isn't it? I mean, it doesn't, it's not, it's not as, like you don't see the big gains that you would in like the stock market. It's kind of like a slow rise, right? And it doesn't, it doesn't typically plummet in value either, doesn't it? Kind of just slowly trickle up. I could be wrong, but you would know better than I. It's small when it goes up and down daily. It's small increments, right? Ruby, Ruby, come here. Trends up and down, holding. Yeah, I don't ever really remember seeing any like giant jumps. I guess volatile. That's the word I'm looking for. That's the term investors use. Uh, Precious metals typically aren't very volatile, right? Aren't they normally like slow and steady growth, or at least like, uh, if not growth, just kind of good for like holding value? Does Ricky still have the cloudy eye? I think he does, Hadley. Yeah, I think he does. Yep. I'm trying to see him. He's back in there, hiding in his little spot. Ruby, come here. Yes, that means you have to get up. You would think she worked a like a 60-hour work week over here. Ashley says, "My name is Ashley. Hi, Ashley." Also depends on cost of living. I mean, you guys in the USA have high salaries, but a house is very expensive. In the USA, you guys move a lot. Here in the Netherlands, one house goes with decades. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a little different way of living, isn't it? Yeah. People here sometimes they only live in a house for like 2 years. LOL, wish gas would hold. I remember the days of 27 cents. Oh yeah. 27 cents. Wow. Yeah, it was it was like I think around 90 cents, 97 cents when I started driving. Opal says my dad got me into coins, although my mom took his stash and pawned them. Oh man. Come here. Ruby, come here. Ruby, come here. She is lazy, huh, Hadley? See, look, even Luna is like, I'll come over. Yeah, I'll come over and get some butt scratches. What is your dog's name and what is your fish name? So this is Luna and that is Ruby. And there's a whole bunch of names in that tank there. We got Cookie, Ricky, Midnight, OJ, Sunny D. What else? I can't even keep track of all the names in there anymore. Yeah, Harley, you are old. That's not nice, Opal. What's up, Kirsten? So Peanut is taking a nap right now, Kirsten, because she's not feeling well today. So she came home from school and went straight to bed. Maybe you call one of your fish Strawberry. That would be cool. I wish I had like I wish I had a red fish in there. Oh yeah, Malawi Joe. You can't forget Malawi Joe. Yeah, he's the other big fish in there. Thanks, Kirsten. Yeah, I'll let her know. I will tell her you said hi and that you hope she feels better. Or maybe a bluefish. Yeah. I also feel old, yet my body's age is 24. Oh, just wait, Soul decides. It only gets better from there. So I don't know if I was having like some what do they call those? Like not sympathy pains, but like Harley had been having some neck pains and headaches and stuff. I started getting neck pains and headaches. It was the weirdest thing. And I realized that there's like this main like muscle right here in my neck that had just been it was hurting so bad and giving me just the worst migraines. And thankfully I'm not having them today, but that was brutal. A lot of old people here. Yeah, we're all old, Hadley. Ashley says, "Give her lots of love from me, please." Luna, come here. Oh, this is too cute, guys. Let me see if I can get up without her getting up. She's got her head resting on her squirrel down there. Can you guys see that? Look at how cute that is. Few of us are young. I'm young. Yeah, that's true. We do have some youngins in here. Hey, what's up, Samantha? Look at Luna's little head resting on her. Oh, that's so funny. Squirt. Yeah, it's more of a husk. That's true. Yeah, there's not much stuffing left in it. Ruby definitely pulled all of the stuffing out of it. We have a Timmy the crocodile is just a husk as well. Where is the Timmy? Oh yeah, Timmy's over here. He's just a he's Timmy the crocodile is half the man he used to be. he's just a he's just a husk with no stuffing. Oh wait, no, there's a little bit left in his nose. I wish I knew how to pronounce your name, but I will say Anik. Is that close? Anik says hi. Hi, Anik. I'm with you, Rose. Bunch of olders. Hey, you know what? We're old and wise. We're old and wise, Hadley. Harley says, remind me of my past dog, Sadie. She had a favorite ball that she took everywhere. Yeah, and you know, Luna, Luna really, really did like that squirrel. I kind of got the squirrel a little bit as a joke for Jerry because I know that Jax the Dutch Shepherd goes crazy for squirrels, but she really does love it though. Soul Decide says, I'm hypermobile so I don't get stiffness, which is bad in its own way. For just a wrong step, I can dislocate, get a dislocated knee and can't sleep a whole night. Ooh. Oh yeah, that does yeah, don't do that. That doesn't sound fun at all. Harley says, I've got a box full of pelts from toys. Yeah. And you know, it's kind of nice because like some of them, especially like this kind, they'll just kind of carry it around, you know. They don't there's really nothing left for them to pull out of it. So they chew on it and I throw it and they bring it back. It's a perfect inside toy, you know, cuz it's not going to hurt anything. Hypermobility is associated with ADHD. So I'm not really sure what exactly happens when you have that. Hadley says I have lacrosse practice soon at 6 p.m. or 6 o'clock. I'm assuming p.m. Right? Ruby, Ruby, come here, come here, Ruby, Ruby, come here. Finally. Oh, big long day at the office today, Ruby. Huh? Did you have a long day at the office? Huh? Did you have a long day at the office? She is so funny. I personally don't think that she's going to get a whole lot bigger than this. Charles Erickson says, hi from Iowa and nice tank. Thank you, Charles. We're just doing a water change on it, so I'm in the process of filling it back up. That's why the water level is a little bit low there. Soul Decide says, while I do not have ADHD, I have what is called PDA, pathological drive for autonomy. Huh. I'm also an empath with no hearing filter and a great hearing. Live is fun. Did you mean life is fun? I should post my dogs. You should, Harley. Yeah. Yeah. Everybody that has a dog that likes to turn the dog toys into pelts, you should post your dog pelts. Trophy pelts. I like it. I have tendon popping. Ooh, tendonitis. Ooh. I just thank God every day that I have good health. That is definitely something to be very thankful for. Hadley says, "Yeah, PM till 7:25. We have to get a lot of practice in, saying we have 2 games on Friday." So it sounds like you are quite a busy young lad then, Hadley. That's good. That's good. Come home from school, knock out the homework, get out to lacrosse practice, watch your favorite YouTube streamer for a little bit. Life is good, right, Hadley? Good job, buddy. Rose is finally asleep. Okay, so I'm assuming that Rose is curled up with Junior and snoozing away. This Ruby right now is the dog representation of Rose at the moment. And Luna is just keeping track of both of the toys for her. She's not going to let anything happen to the precious trophy pelts that they have both that they both made. Soul Decide says, yeah, in half sarcastic way. Basically, I cannot filter out anything I hear, and I easily hear every sound. Wow. That's crazy. So I don't even I didn't know that that was a thing. Sometimes I have like a weird thing with my hearing where it's like all I'll hear is like it's almost like a droning bass sound. Have you ever experienced that? And for a little while I thought I was going crazy. And at first I thought it was coming from somewhere around my house. But then we went camping and we were in the middle of nowhere, like super quiet. And I could still hear it. It was like a tinnitus, except for being high pitched, it was really low pitched. I don't know. Have you ever experienced that before? Yeah, like a tinnitus, but really low. Like a but just like super low, like the sound of bass from a car, but steady and low. I should get a picture of these two and make. I need to make a sleeping. I'm gonna do this, Harley. I'm gonna make a sleeping Ruby members only emoji for you, Harley. I get up and she doesn't even wake up. Luna, there we go. I gotta make some new emojis for the members. Luna, do you? And if you guys want to consider becoming a member, just click the join button on the like homepage of my channel, and it gives you two options there. There's one that's a little bit cheaper, but yeah, if you want to do that, that really helps the channel, helps support the channel, and you can use the members only emojis. And from time to time, I do members only shorts, members only videos, and members only live streams occasionally. Which reminds me, I need to do another one of those soon. Soul Decide says there is this town in the USA where they have that believe I once had that, and my whole house was like earthquake. Walked outside to see if it was a plane, and no one else noticed. So I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, there is a town where everybody can hear it, right? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought was going on, but I was the only one that could hear it. It was really strange. Michelle and it went away, thankfully. Knock on wood. Michelle says, still have a bit of my cold. Oh yeah, that's true, Harley. Maybe it's a little bit of an allergy, Michelle. I thought you said at the beginning of the stream that you were doing better. Luna, you look so sleepy too. You do. You guys both look so tired. I think they've just been really playing a lot lately. Hadley says, I'm sorry, my dad said I don't need to buy to be a member. Oh, no, Hadley, no, you don't need to become a member. I should start off by saying if you're over the age of 18, consider becoming a member. If you guys don't have the means to become a member, don't apologize at all. It's all good. I love you all. Don't worry about it. I just got to do my little advertisement here. It's really the only chance I get to advertise it. Soul Decide says, logical. It wasn't a question for your money, Hadley. Don't be sorry. Yeah. Don't be sorry. Rick says, I'm back. Had to finish up a detail. How did it turn out, Rick? I'm sure it was amazing since you did it, right? Shout out to Rick. And Rick, there is a new members only emoji. You guys have a Ricky emoji. And you know what? I think I can actually put up the ones that I just took. I think I can. I'm going to add those. As soon as this tank is topped up, I'm going to put the other two on there. And you can put them on there in real time. There you go, Harley. There's the Ricky emoji. Yeah, it's like, wasn't there was also like a village somewhere, right? Where people were having it was like a sound that was making them like nauseous or something, right? But I thought that was in wasn't that in I think that might have been in South Korea somewhere. I can't remember. I don't think it was in the States. Not sure if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I cannot work due to my PDA on government tax provided benefit called Jong, which I get my money from, so I'm extra frugal with money, which for a Dutch person says a lot. Hey, you know what? Being frugal with money is good whether you have a lot of it or a little bit of it, right? What do they say? Waste not, want not. That's how I was raised. Yo, what's up, Jax the Dutch Shepherd? We got Jerry in the house. Everybody go check out Jax the Dutch Shepherd. Made a really cool short today and gave us a little shout out at the end of it. So we appreciate you for that, man. And I'm actually able to comment on your shorts again. So that's always cool. And thank you for the high five, buddy. I'm just keeping an eye on that water level. It's almost at the top. Almost at the top there. Your dogs are beautiful. Mine looks exactly like them. Is that NBBN? Thank you, NBBN. That's Luna and Ruby. And you would think that they worked like an 80-hour work week because they have been pretty much sleeping the whole stream. They've had a really, really tough day at the office today, as you can see. I think these water changes are like it's like spa day for the dogs because whenever I go to do a water change, they always end up like coming in here and falling asleep. And yes, I'm keeping an eye on the water level. That's why I'm behind the camera. All right, I think that's probably good. In the Netherlands, they have this app called Tiki where you split the bill after a meal so you don't owe anyone anything. Also, we pay with debit card, credit cards. Credit cards are unaccepted in most stores. Huh. Mine's lazy too. Swear he's part hound. Well, these are definitely not hounds. Uh, that one there is a purebred Dutch Shepherd. And somebody keeps commenting saying that Luna is a Belgian Malinois. She is actually not a Belgian Malinois at all. Ruby down here, she's a rescue, so we're not 100% sure. She might have some pit mixed in there. Um, we think she has some Dutch Shepherd because of the colorings, the ears, and the body shape and all of that. But we're not 100% sure. Now, Luna came from a breeder, so I do know what she is. Rick says he got it. Seems like Wednesdays all the dogs do is sleep. Yeah, that's true. It does, right? Hey, what's up, Sid? Pit Bull Dutch Shepherd. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking you might be right, Rick, which is so funny because when I first set out to get a puppy, I was like, I don't really want to get a pit bull. I like pit bulls, but I didn't want to deal with dog aggression. And well, the rest is history, right? Yeah, she is. I think she is definitely 100% land shark. That's for sure. Did you guys like Ruby's little short? She's a land shark, but I still love her. How was Pearl and Lunar doing? Uh, Amani, you mean Ruby and Luna? They're doing good. They're getting along really, really good. They're like best pals now, which I'm very happy about. And Ruby does actually look to Luna for a lot of like cues and behavior and stuff. So I'm happy about that too because Luna is such a chill dog. So hopefully that'll kind of rub off on Ruby a little bit. Jerry says that's actually amazing that they sleep because mine does not. She looks like a Dutch Shepherd, long hair, a bit of a Groninhaler. She isn't, but does look part. Ruby looks very much Doberman. Search for Dobermans. Mm, yeah, maybe. I don't know if I'm seeing Doberman. What do dogs do on their day off? Yeah, they can't just lay around. That's right, Harley. Their job is literally to lay around. Ruby's got kind of a short coat for a Dutch. My Zero's the same way, but his legs are pretty lanky, which makes me think Plot Hound is in him. He's a rescue as well. Yeah, and I do plan on doing a DNA test. Uh, yeah, I'm not seeing the Doberman. No, she's way too small to be a Doberman. Yeah, face structure is totally different. They are like lazy hipsters. They are, right? It's like, what are you gonna do on your day off, Luna? You can't just lay around. That is literally your only job. Pity? Yeah, I think that there might be some in there, but again, it's like I just keep coming back to it. Like whenever you look up a picture, just Google a picture of Pity, and then put a picture of Ruby next to it, and it's like, nah. But I don't know though, because there is like moments when I see it until I side by side compare it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Ruby. But then if you pull up like purebred Dutch Shepherd, there's pictures that look like Ruby. So I don't know. The only true way to test is going to be a DNA test. I just have far, far, far more bigger fish to fry than that. I'll say this, she's a land shark for sure. Ruby has more rounded head. Yeah, slightly more rounded head. And she's also a puppy too. So she's not like completely what's the word I'm looking for? Developed. You know what I mean? Like even Luna as a puppy obviously had slightly different shape to her head and body and even her coat. Now, her coat was never as short as Ruby's is, but her coat was shorter. It could also be pure Dutch Shepherd. You have the Dutch short hair. Yeah, that's right. You have the short hair, the long hair, and the rough hair. Luna is long haired. Yep, that's right. Yeah, if you look up short haired Dutch Shepherd, it looks a lot like Ruby. A lot like Ruby. Hey, we have a Ruby in the house. What's up, Ruby? Yeah, Luna. So Luna, when she was a puppy, she had she didn't really get a lot of this like really longer hair until probably close to not quite a year, but close to it. Now, Ruby is starting to get the like infamous shepherd we call them butt feathers, but the long hairs that are at the back of their haunches on their legs. Ruby has that. So when you look at a pit bull, they don't have that. It's like really tight. All their hair is like real short. Um, I don't know. It's it's a tough one. It would be funny if we did a test and there it turned out that there was no pity in there at all. But there might be. You never know. Ruby, she's outside sunbathing. I'm gonna try and get a little glimpse of her sunbathing. Nice. We got 27 likes on this stream. Thank you guys. And if you guys are new to the chat, don't be shy. Say hi. We don't bite. There's little Ruby Roo out there. She's soaking up the sun. Actually, it's funny now that I'm really looking at it. She's only partially in the sun. So she probably likes that half in, half out thing. Ruby Roo. Ruby. Come on, Ruby. What are you doing out there? Whoa, way zoomed in. Ruby, what are you doing? What are you doing out there? Yeah, they've become like such fast friends. They get into this thing every night where they get they get the zoomies and all they want to do is play. And it's always in the evening time. It's so funny. I don't know if it's because it's so hot here or what, but indeed the Dutchie I knew was a Dutch short hair my grandma got from a shelter, 3 years old, was kicked out police academy for being too polite, was afraid of the slapping motion and plastic bags. Oh yeah, those are like Luna's kryptonite. Yeah, Luna, if you have to change the trash bag, she's out. She goes right outside through the doggy door and she goes and hangs out outside. That is yeah, she's not a fan of the plastic bag either. That and fireworks and anything like you said, a slapping sound, or she doesn't even like it when when you take out like a pair of jeans out of the dryer and you slap them out to get kind of like the creases out of them. That sound she doesn't like either. If you don't mind me asking, what state are you from? She could definitely be my dog's sister. Arizona. And which one are you talking about, NB? Luna or Ruby? Ruby's the little one down here. Plastic bags are scary. Jax will go ape over plastic bags. We have a lot of wind at times. Yeah, dogs just they not big fans of the plastic bag at all, are they? Ruby, I'm trying to get Ruby to look at the camera. I might need to get a treat. Ruby, do you want a treat? Ruby, do you want a little treat? Ruby, sit. I think I might have to get the treats out. Luna, do you think I should pull some treats out? Is it treat time? Funny how certain things can frighten them. Yeah, it is. I know. They're like, they're totally, they're totally big, tough, and scary when there's something on the other side of the fence. But if that something on the other side of the fence has a plastic bag, forget about it. The slapping motion. Oh, okay. So like if you're like slapping at somebody, huh? Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. I think that Luna probably would have been a police dog dropout too. Those are the best. Those are the best ones. Squirrel alert. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Put it on mute, Jerry. We don't want Jax to hear it. Squirrel alert. Is it RIP for the squirrel, Harley? Just grabbing something using the slapping. Oh, wow. That is a really, really sensitive dog then. Huh. See, I always thought Luna wouldn't do good as a police dog because she doesn't like loud bangs either. Like she would never pass like if they had to work anywhere near like gunfire or anything like that. Job. Yeah, their job is what you see right now. This right here is a job that they are very well qualified for. And Jerry, I don't know, you probably weren't here at the beginning of the stream, but I think I may have screwed up on my interview. Belly Bethel says hi. Thank you, Belly Bell. Or Belly Bethel. Past trauma from the police academy. He was put in the shelter after failing the training as a pup. Aw, that's a sweet pup. And you guys took him in, sold asides? Yeah, it was a really tough process. And things did not go very smoothly for me, Jerry. It was a video type interview where you answer questions. They give you the question via video, and then you record a video as your answer. Very, very difficult format and very complex questions, And my buddy kind of told me sort of what to expect. So I had some sort of an idea, but yeah, I'm not sure how it turned out. I guess we'll see. They have a week to get back to me, so hopefully I get it. If not, I'll be able to move on. Okay, some examples. Yeah, give me 1 second. I have some written down. I made myself notes. Rose says, I'm back. Sorry, my Wi-Fi. All good, Rose. Welcome back. And Belly Bethel says, I have a German Shepherd. Oh, very cool. Yeah, we have some fellow German Shepherd parents in the chat here. My grandma did. I grew up with him. He was 14 years old when he died due to cancer. By the way, not even being old was great dog. Could sleep next to each other. Yeah, that's a pretty good long life though, isn't it? 14. I've always kind of thought that 14, 15-year mark is pretty good for a dog, right? So the way the interview thing went, Jerry, was I had kind of a little bit of an idea of what questions would be on there. And there was a couple that I didn't have at all. So one of them that I wasn't prepared for was bias for action, gather info, respond quickly, What was the outcome and what would you have done differently? Now, these are all supposed to be in a technical setting for electronics and robotics testing. And my experience in that is pretty limited, but I do have lots of electrical, mechanical, and just general construction type experience. So my buddy's like, dude, you will be a perfect fit for this job. Just get past the interview phase and you're going to do awesome. Oh, you're having puppies? Luna is fixed, but I wish so badly that she could have had puppies. Of course, there was a safety question. The mechanical question, I think I nailed it. So that was good. It was in a situation where you applied mechanical knowledge. What was the problem? What actions did you take? And what was the outcome? That was a good one. I think I nailed that one. Ownership. You saw a peer struggling. What did you do to step in? What actions did you take? Give an example of a time where you got feedback from someone and how did you what was it? Oh, how did you handle the criticism? Deliver results. You met a goal or exceeded expectations. How were you able to do it? What challenges did you have to overcome? So yeah, and you had 2 minutes to prepare for each question, and there was 14 of them. And then they would always have a follow-up question too. My cousin's dog is giving birth in August. You know, I would love to get like a really, really small puppy. That would be awesome. Like we got Luna when she was 8 weeks. Oh, yes, I did see your question, Ruby. I was working on the fish tank, doing a water change. Just realized that I'm like totally not even on camera here. Although, I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. And in the middle of doing the interview, I turned off the filters to my, I don't even know if Jerry's still listening, but I turned off the filters to the fish tank and it created a back siphon and started flooding the underneath of my tank. I forgot that I need to flip up the levers. I need to get one of those stop siphon things. That sounds so unclear, those questions. Back in school, I would be good at mental arithmetic. Oh, I missed the whole thing. Let me pull it up on my phone here. I would be good at mental arithmetic, but but they all had reading comprehension in the question, so I never understood the question. So if you think you did badly, you probably did well. The peer trouble question I answered once. Watch him crash and burn, then laugh. People learn from their good mistakes. I got hired. No, so so it wasn't like that type of a thing. The interview was for Amazon's robotics and mechatronics division. So what they were looking for in their answers were complete answers. So you have to give the situation, the task that you had, the action that you performed, and then the result. So every question had to be answered in the star format. You couldn't just give like a vague answer like, haha, I just watched somebody mess up. Like that would not work. You had to deliver like a really good quality response, and it had to kind of show why you would be a good fit for their team. So like on the safety thing, you had to give an example of like how you took safety seriously, basically. The one with the peer, you had to show that you had a good ability to work well with others as a team, that sort of thing. All right, Hadley, take care and hope you have a good practice at the lacrosse practice. Yeah, it was you're right though. I probably did better than I think I did, but it was yeah, it was not easy. And then having the fish tank start leaking in the middle of the interview process, I was literally like trying to vacuum out the tank in between recording videos. And so it would ask you the question, give you 2 minutes to prepare your answer, and then 5 minutes to record your response. It would automatically start recording, and you could retake the question 2 more times, but you also had to keep in mind that the last one to record is the last one that's going to be submitted. So you couldn't go back and like pick the best out of the three. So a couple of the answers, if I thought that I did sort of decent, I just submitted them. So we'll see. They have a week to get back to me on it, but fingers crossed it all goes good, and wish me luck, guys. I at least kind of have, if this one doesn't work out, I at least kind of have an idea of the direction I want to go. I think I want to get into that field because I know that like automation is a field that just is continuing to grow, and there's so many avenues for advancement within that field. So Jerry says, "Oh, that sucks, but you never know." We get 5 questions or so, and I'm actually interviewing them because it's my license on the line. So my answers were usually amusing. Yeah, no. Hey, if I could like sit down and talk face to face with someone in an interview, I would probably do pretty well. And it sounds funny being that I do the YouTube thing, but I was so nervous to be on camera. It was so weird. And I do it all the time. I mean, I tried looking back. I've been live streaming for a year. How many I think I have like 1,000 videos on my channel. We're almost at 3 million views on the channel as a whole. Like, I'm such a ham. I don't know why I got so nervous. It was just, I think it was because I didn't have that. Like doing these live streams, I like because I can have that back and forth with you guys. But just sitting there talking, and I don't know. It was really awkward being on camera. I know that sounds really weird coming out of my mouth. You guys are like, "What, Aaron? Awkward on camera? Never." uh, yeah, and in that role, in that job, there is a lot on the line. I mean, like they take safety extremely serious, So like you said, it's your license on the line. It's kind of the same thing there. It's like, Pete, you make a mistake on some of that stuff, you're causing millions and millions of dollars of damage. It's not like I'm applying for a job as like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and install like blinds in someone's house. Like I might break an expensive vase or something. Like you're gonna break like a major machine that and potentially cause somebody to get hurt themselves. Like my buddy was saying that one time somebody was doing a repair on a large conveyor that's like a mile long, and somebody, they didn't do a proper lockout tagout on it, and it got re-energized, and they went for a ride on the conveyor for a mile. And he's like, unfortunately, he's like, I'm probably going to have to let them go over it because they have like, it's pretty strict. It's like zero tolerance for that. So, what, you want to come and be all lovey dovey now, Ruby? Huh? You're so cute. Oh yeah, I was gonna see. I was gonna see here if I could. Yeah, it is. It is major stress there, Harley. You are right. But then, thankfully, at the end of the day, I started thinking about it, and I'm like, you know, uh, worst case scenario, I still have a day job already. So thankfully, I'm not like desperate. Did they show you the area you'd work in? No. So the way it works is you basically do everything sort of virtually. Everything's online. The interview, the application process is all online. And then once you do get hired, they tell you when to show up. You show up, and then you find out what schedule you're going to get. And they do 10-hour shifts with opportunity for overtime as well. And they have a front half of the week and a second half of the week. So they have Sunday through Wednesday and then Wednesday through Saturday. That's how they split up the days. And so you're not even sure really exactly what schedule you're going to get. My buddy told me that more than likely I would get the worst shift being new. So it would be nighttime and probably the second half, which would be Wednesday through Saturday. So if I get it, there's a chance that when I do these live streams on Wednesday, it'll literally be like, all right, bye guys, I'm going off to work, because I would probably be having to like get ready for work immediately after the stream and then work all night. So we'll see where that goes. And then as far as the building, um, he told me that what I would do is I would probably start at one of the buildings that they are currently running, learn there, and then the reason they're hiring is I would be starting in a building that they're going to be opening up in about 6 months. So I'd have 6 months on an operational building and then hand it over to work at a brand new building in 6 months. Jerry says I've broken things. Most expensive was $375 on a fuel control unit. Then delayed the aircraft. Things happened. 3 engine fires, one in emergency landing where I made the news, one hard landing. Things happen. Yeah. However, I agree with you. However, when you're trying to get a job, you don't necessarily want to be using that as your lead story, right? Yeah, it's so you guys are all familiar with Amazon, right? The company Amazon. So they have warehouses all over Arizona. There's a bunch of them here. And it would be actually working in their warehouse doing all the preventative maintenance and repairs on all of their machinery. So it could be like the conveyor systems, the PLC controls for those systems, the robots, all the automated stuff. There's all sorts of different avenues that you can go within that field. It's getting your foot in the door. The technology is advancing so rapidly that even with a 4-year degree going in there, you're going to see things that are brand new. So, yeah, it's like I could spend all that money and go to school and try and learn it that way. But I think getting my foot in the door and learning it on the job would be a far better path for me, especially at this stage in my life. Soul Decide says we have government mandated paid vacations, and in my country, work life balance is very big. People don't want to have higher position due to the responsibility. Do normal things. You are crazy enough. Yeah, here it's all about grit. Soul Decides. Like if you want to work, I was working 90 days straight without a day off for a while. If you want to work hard here and advance and move up, you can. And if you don't want to, you don't have to either. There's a lot more freedom to do what you want in the US for sure. Ruby says, hello, hello, Ruby. Did you get 1,000 views on your last video? No, I didn't. Actually, I don't know. I don't know what it's at. I'm not sure, Monster. You let me know. Hands on is way easier. Yeah, it is. It is way easier. It's like my buddy. So the buddy that's trying to get me hired on there, he came from the same company that I work at now. He left he left during the '08 crash and started working on water parks, like building new water parks, and started learning like plumbing and electrical and machine type work doing that. But he said he literally started off there as a day laborer because he needed a job. Amazon gave him a chance at like a very entry level position. I think he said he was making like $1 over minimum wage. Now the guy is going to be a senior area manager for Amazon. So, I mean, they definitely let you advance. And all he's done is like gone to certification type training programs and learned everything else on the job. So it's really cool. If I can get into it, it's really cool. Jerry says, I had a brand new apprentice who pile drived a Dash 8 400 into a tail dock. I decided to keep him as he had the lesson of a lifetime damaging aircraft. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. That is a very good point, Jerry. Like sometimes making a huge mistake is something uh to learn from. And that was one of the things that they were going for in the questions there. I think I had a pretty good example of that, learning from a mistake. That was not one of my tough questions. The like hard time starting your workday thing, that was a difficult one. Soul Decide says my father works as a gardener, garden designer, as well as bricklayer, which all fall under gardener, and he has like a pretty high base salary with a permanent contract. That's good. Yeah, see. I love doing. I install cultured marble showers. I've also worked as a commercial electrician. I've worked in landscaping. I've worked in retail management. I've done a little bit of everything, and the best thing for me is working with my hands. I love building things, fixing things. That type of stuff is what I enjoy the most. I'm not really suited well for like a desk job type thing. Even my buddy's like, "Man, I kind of miss like working." He's like, "Most of my job is desk job now." Wolfenworks says, "Puppies. Yes, yes, we got the puppies." Harley says the problem is many jobs don't pay for your skills. They want book smart, no skills or hands-on experience. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Book smart doesn't pay anymore either. That's true. It doesn't. The thing is you have to have, I think, to be successful in like today's job market, you have to have kind of like a multitude of skills, but you also need to be able to like apply them to a lot of different things. Because like sometimes book smart, you'll be really smart, but in one category. Whereas like a construction guy like me, I've done so many different things that you could probably throw me in a difficult job and just give me the basics, and I would just run away with it. You know, work hard and you'll be rewarded. Start dying after Reagan is long dead now. Started dying. Oh, I see. Yeah. Work hard and you'll be rewarded. Started dying after Reagan. Yep. I agree. What breed? Dutch Shepherd. Wolfen works. Yep. This is a Dutch Shepherd and Dutch Shepherd mix. Jerry says it's funny though. So at the time, a major airline was paying around 88,000. I found a place where it was a week on, week off contact out. That was where the money was. Oh man. Yeah, that's it's crazy. Did you have to go to school for that, Jerry? Jama Mama says, I went to school for chemistry, been out of work 5 months because the job market dried up. Yeah. What part of the country are you in, Jama Mama? Soul Decide says, my mother is a teacher, and when she looked for different work after a burnout with 30 years of experience, yet they always choose younger teacher they can mold into. Yeah, a lot of times they do. It's funny though, because sometimes there is people that want the older guy too, though. Because another buddy of mine, he said they've been looking for new people, and they said nobody under 50. They want like all. They don't want the, oh, I'm calling in sick every day thing. No, they're done with that. Oh, work hard. Yeah, there's no substitute for working hard. That's right. Alabama, Jamamama from Alabama. I like it, Jamamama. I like it. Yeah, aircraft maintenance with my structures and avionics on top of that. Avionics. Love turbine engines. Gotcha. Yeah, I have a friend that does kind of similar stuff with Honeywell. I don't know how much crossover there is, but he seems to like it a lot. Harley says, I trained people who were supposed to become my boss. I was ASE certified auto. My future boss and present boss wasn't. They failed the test, had diplomas. Yeah, that's funny, isn't it? It's like you could have all the certifications and the training and all that. That's kind of how my buddy is, really. Like, he's kind of like me, high school diploma, um, but lots of experience, and works his tail off. Like, anywhere that I've ever worked, I will work circles around him. I like that is one thing, being a piece worker, that has taught me and my buddy. Like, we work very hard and very efficiently, because if you don't, that's you're just cutting into your own paycheck. Like, I don't get paid hourly. That's why you guys may wonder sometimes, like, how does he have extra time to like do a channel and do a full-time job? It's because I work my tail off. I don't take any breaks. Sometimes I work 7 days a week. Like I said, sometimes I work 90 days in a row, you know? If the money's there and the work's there, I'll take it. Osvaldo says, dope fish tank. Thank you, Osvaldo. But yeah, it's like there's really no substitution for working hard. And the thing is like, if I do somehow, by the grace of God, get this job opportunity, I'm going to pour myself into it. I'm going to learn everything that I can about it. I'm going to work really hard. I'm going to be safe, reliable. I'm going to do all of that. So just in case Amazon's listening, pick me. Soul Decide says, I cannot work due to my PDA. My brain goes directly bypassing everything to fight or flight freeze mode. Then moment someone expects anything from me or commands me to. So yeah, lots of problems growing up. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Soul Decides. It sounds like you have a good group of support around you, though, which really helps, right? Ruby says, food. Oh no, are we already on the food? Are we already on the food? What did I miss, Harley? Is Jamma Mama acting up? We don't do any bad language in here, just so you guys know. We do have some youngins watching in the chat, so Neeks is back. What's up, Neeks? Yeah, I really hope that I do get that job. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of nervous to start something new, because the company that I'm with, I've put in 25 years for them. So it's like, it's hard to leave, but at the end of the day, I got to do what I got to do, right? You know? It does look like it's picking up a little bit. So So if you get paid by job contact, do you guys get stiffed once in a while? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Ah, you gotta go, Neeks? No, it's not like that. So the way it works is I work for a company that uh gives me the work. So I'm not like scouting the work myself. It's kind of the best of both worlds. It's almost like being self-employed. Uh but I come in, I have a folder. I open the folder and there's a bunch of jobs in there. I go out and do them. When they're done, I turn in the paperwork and I get paid every week. And sometimes my folder is full of jobs, you know? So it's like I don't always know. And then you could come in one week and there's, you know, 3, 5 jobs in there for the week. I can't I can't make it on that. And we get a set price per square foot. So it doesn't matter if a job takes me 20 hours to complete or 10 hours to complete it, pays me the same, right? It's like Samantha says, "Yeah, I'm working on it, bub." Yeah, Samantha is trying to drum up work. Bye, Luna Pack. Keep your wagging tails going and sniffing around with your snouts. Take care, Neeks. Good to see ya. Yeah, I hope I get it too. It's like I think I probably did. I know that a few of the questions I totally bombed. A few of them were like no bueno, but probably out of 14, I would say I felt confident in about 10. So if you guys think 10 out of 14 is not bad, then everybody's saying bye, sold aside. He's like, I'm not leaving. What's your weather like where you're at? It's gorgeous here, 74 and no humidity for once. Yeah, you got to deal with the humidity there in Alabama. Our weather here, I'll tell you right now. So I'm in Arizona, and let's see. Today we have a high of 94, 94 degrees today. So it's pretty warm. And then at night it'll get down to 63. But we have a little bit of cooling down. So tomorrow's 92. And then over the weekend, it's in the 80s. So 84, 80. Next week, though, it's weird because we have some days in the 70s. It's very dry. Excuse me. It's very dry. What did you call it, Jerry? Arid zona? It's very dry and yeah, it can fluctuate a little bit until it gets to summer and then it's going to be oh yeah, we'll have like 3 months of over 100 degrees easily. It'll be very hot. That's wacky. Does it feel like 94 or the dry heat feels a bit better? You know, I think the dry heat does feel a little bit better. Yeah, I think it does. Because I've been in high humidity. Now, I was born and raised here, so I'm not used to the humidity like somebody who's from a humid place. But the whole like sweating constantly thing, oh, that's rough. But when it's 115 out, you're sweating like crazy no matter what. Like you literally feel like you're in an oven. Do I wear long sleeves and a brimmed hat when I'm working outside? No, I actually don't. I actually wear a short sleeve shirt, which I probably should be wearing long sleeves, but I don't. I've worn short sleeves since I started my first summer working outside in Arizona was in 92. and I've pretty much worked outside in the heat every summer, with the exception of maybe 2. So let's call it since 94. What is that? 32 summers that I've worked outside with short sleeves. Occasionally, I do have a sun hat that I will put on when it's really bad, but most of the time, no. Surprisingly, no. Explicit one says, "Yep, that's me all the time, sweating. Ugh, I hate it. And this heat, yeah, it's tough." So, wow, 19 degrees. Yeah, and you're still getting snow, right, Jerry? Yeah, that's another thing. If I get this new job, it'll be inside in the air conditioning. What am I going to do with myself, guys? It's funny because I try to explain to people sometimes what I do, and I don't know if they fully realize how difficult the job is. So, any kind of construction job in Arizona, it's like every summer, every summer you think to yourself, how did I survive that? I mean, it is literally so hot. You're drinking so much water, you're sweating so much, you're sunburned, you're like the I don't want to go into gross details, but the swamp factor every day, day in and day out is just it's crazy. I'll get soft, yeah. Jamma Mama says humidity above 80% makes it where your sweat barely evaporates, so easy to get heat stroke. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It is, and it is here too, even though it's not humid, and sometimes it will get humid. Like we'll have our monsoon seasons where it will get humid in the summertime, and then you're dealing with like 115 and, you know, 40-50% humidity. That's pretty brutal too. It's like midnight in 8 minutes. It's 9 degrees Celsius and 66% humidity. So that's probably warm but decent, right? Soul decides. All right, Samantha's heading home. We will see you soon. It's like 25 degrees Celsius with humidity of 90%. So somebody do the conversion? What is that in Fahrenheit then? Yeah, it's weird because like people will ask me, they're like, "How do you?" Oh, and it gets even better. So not only are you working in that heat, right? But then you go into these houses and into some of these bathrooms, and there's no airflow at all. So it's like you go from outside to inside, and it's almost hotter inside because there's literally like at least outside, you might get like the slightest little breeze, the slightest little air might pass your sweaty skin and kind of cool you down. But once you go inside, nah, there's none of that. It's just like being in an attic. Okay, it's about 74. Yeah, or 77. 77 is pretty nice. So I think kind of my sweet spot is right around 60 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit. So, yeah, that would be ideal for me. But working in the heat is oh man, it is so hard. And your face just gets raw from all the sweat because you're constantly drying the sweat off your face and your brow and it's brutal. Your clothes are just soaking wet, like you jumped into a pool. I literally come home in the summer and it's like I jumped in the swimming pool with my clothes on. 9 Celsius is 48 Fahrenheit, 25 in the summer. So not now, which with high humidity feels like 35. Oh yeah. So you do get a pretty decent summer then, Soul Decides. That's pretty decent, 95. Welcome back, Rose. Did you fall asleep, Rose? I gotta top up my water here. Yeah, working outside in Arizona is whoo wee. That is one thing. If I do get this job, that is one thing that I will not miss. So I trim it myself, Jamma Mamma. And it's funny because I for most of my life was clean shaven, and then my family told me that they wanted to see what I looked like with a beard. So I grew it out, and I've actually done a decent job, I think, of like maintaining it and shaping it and everything. Yeah, this chair is pretty cool, isn't it? We actually have the matching table for it too. Under here, under here we have a really cool Danish table, mid-century modern Danish table. But the table that chair matches um, is currently in our storage room with a bunch of stuff on it. Might go back to sleep after y'all end the stream. Get some rest, Rose. You sound like you're definitely needing the sleep. So I love cool places to live in Canada. Being in Texas. Oh, let's see here. I missed it. Being in Texas was an eye opener in the summer. That was brutal. Hawaii was just hot and wet, humidity. Oh yeah. Well, Hawaii is like supposed to be some of the most beautiful weather in the world, right? If Hawaii was too warm for you, Jerry, you are definitely a polar bear. My wife goes gaga for the mid-century stuff. Oh yeah, we love the mid-century stuff too. Yeah, we do too. Got like a really cool like old nautical mirror up there. Yeah, old like old shine box. We like the mid-century stuff too. The heat in Texas, I think, is pretty comparable to here, right? It's funny to me too because it's like unless you work in it, it's kind of like when I hear people like no offense guys, but when I hear people like come to Arizona and complain about the heat, I'm like you just went from like an air-conditioned building to an air-conditioned car to another air-conditioned building and back to your air-conditioned house. Like go work in it and then tell me how hot it is. It's frustrating to us construction workers because we're like, so yeah, we have some kind of like sort of mid-century looking stuff in here. This couch, believe it or not, it has like kind of the mid-century look to it, but it's actually not. Kind of like a cool old table there. Um, this piece right here that we use for a TV stand, it's mid-century. Uh, I think that's about it. But yeah, we love that stuff. The humid Oh yeah, the humidity. That's right. Yeah, I guess that does kind of make it a little bit worse. But yeah, the heat though, with the humidity. So I had a helper for a little while doing what I do, working alongside me, and he came from Louisiana, and he told me that Louisiana has some of the worst humidity in the United States. I don't know how true that is. I know that it is pretty humid there, but he said that Louisiana was like top for humidity. And there was some days working here with me that he kind of looked like he was going to fall out from the heat. And he told me that the heat here, even though it's dry, he said it's like he almost couldn't even breathe. So I don't know. Rose says, okay, I'm going to finish my rest, guys, but I figured y'all going to wrap up shortly. I'm going to send hugs before I leave. Okay, bye, Rose. Long live the Luna Pack, Rose. Get some rest. Sending hugs, Rose. Yeah, Peanut's in bed, so I'll let her know, Rose. Oh, is Jerry leaving too? I missed that. Oh, I see. I had to catch up on the chat. Sorry about that. I think I'm on board now. That's right, Rose. Keep those tails wagging and long live the Luna Pack. That's right. Louisiana is brutal too. What's with you guys? The absolute worst was China. Beijing has pollution, weather, you can't breathe. Oh yeah. I don't really have any desire to go to China, if I'm honest. I'm good. I'm good. Now, as much of complaining as I've done about Arizona and our heat, it's not all bad. So, when our winter comes along, we have some of probably the nicest winter weather that you're going to find. It is absolutely beautiful. Like Jerry would probably be in like shorts, flip-flops and a t-shirt in the winter, but it is so nice. It is so nice in the winter. And in the summer, if I really want, all I got to do is hop in the truck, drive up north to the pines, and I'm in beautiful forest piney weather. It's beautiful. So, as much as I'm ragging on Arizona, I absolutely love it. You can see I still live here, right? In the summer of the Netherlands, where humidity is constantly above 81 to 90%, sometimes 99%, so it can feel unbearably hot. Yeah. Yeah, that's real humidity there. Look at air stats for Salt Lake City, winter inversions like China. Really? I'm surprised that you that they have such high pollution there, Harley. Yeah, our you would love our winters, Jerry. It would probably feel like summertime to you. Oh, I would. You know what I was gonna do? Give me 1 second here, guys. Chat amongst yourselves for a moment. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna try. I took a couple of pictures here that I'm gonna use as members only. Let's see here. I think they'll make some funny members only emojis. On a high humidity winter sucks the heat right out of you. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. When it's humid and cold, ooh. Hey, what's up, Jeremiah? Tomorrow is Thursday. That's right. Yep. It is the Wednesday stream. You are in the right place at the right time with the Luna Pack. And I'm making some more emojis for Harley to throw up here. We have the sleepy Ruby, and then Luna the toy hog. Oh no, Jerry says I keep swiping up to horrifying things. It's funny, I finally got to experience that. That is no fun, is it? It really makes me realize, wow, my stream is actually pretty tame. It's pretty calm. Soul Decide says, well, then I am no longer welcome. It is 10 minutes. Oh, yeah, you gotta leave. Gotta leave. Nope, this is Wednesday only. Hey, no, you know what, Soul Decides though? So for you, now you could say tomorrow's Friday, and doesn't that just have such a nice ring to it? Tomorrow's Friday, right? I want on that schedule. Can we switch? 70% of the people on here are illiterate. Are you serious? No way. Yeah, I haven't really ventured much out into the vertical live stream world, but I've come across a lot of people that have stumbled into our stream and they're like, you know what? Like, this is a pretty cool stream. Like, you guys are wholesome, you're not like dropping F bombs every other word. You kind of have like a little bit of a mixture. It's kind of refreshing, and it's like, I don't really know what the actual like YouTube universe is like for these live streams. Is it pretty bad? You guys have to let me know. Normal is good, yeah. I'm so normal I'm weird sometimes, Jerry. For someone who doesn't work, it doesn't make much change for me. Oh, that's true. I see your point, but you could just keep reminding me that tomorrow's Friday and make me feel better. Well, people with Dutch Shepherds can't be bad. That's true. Yeah, Dutch Shepherds and dogs in general, right? Dogs are always a good judge of character. So people that don't like dogs, I'm normally like, why don't you like dogs? Huh, that's odd. Dude, I'm dead serious. If you use a word with three or more syllables, people absolutely butcher it or just skip that word. That's funny. So I will admit though, Jamma Mamma, and these guys can back me up. There has definitely been some times on here where I can't talk. I have a hard time focusing. And sometimes like even just trying to keep up with the chat and carry a story and do something like on the fish tank or like paying attention to the dogs, I get sidetracked real easily. So I do have a little bit of sympathy for him. I mean, it's not for everybody. It's definitely difficult. Harley says, Aaron, the vertical stream world is scary. Is it really? Wow. Wow. Now be a happy good boy. Thank you, Soul Decides. Now I am a happy good boy. I don't know about the good boy, but I'm happy. But actually, no. You know what? This week, despite the interview being very difficult and stressful, I'm having a good week. I feel like a giant weight has been lifted off of me, and just knowing that, hey, you know what? At least if I don't get the job, I at least have some sort of idea of the direction I want to go. And worst case scenario, I stay where I'm at. Like they would probably be really devastated for me to leave. You know, so I mean, it's not like it's going to be just leaving a job. They're like family down there. So, I mean, I don't I don't want to leave, but if that's what I have to do to support my family, I'm going to have to, right? Jamma Mama says that's why I'm still here. Feels like talking to actual human beings. Oh no. Oh no. You didn't know that this is AI? Just kidding. Yeah, exactly. You know what? And Jamma Mama, so it's cool because a lot of people that come to this stream, we call you guys the Luna Pack. So Luna, the Dutch Shepherd, is the star of the channel, but we're all Luna Pack, right? Like the chat, us, like everybody's Luna Pack, right? And it's so cool because it's growing into a community of people, and we all kind of like uh we all kind of learn a little bit about each other. We chat, we talk about all kinds of different things. And it's just a really cool community, I guess is my point. So, welcome. Hope you subscribed and hope you come to more of these streams because they're a lot of fun. Almost caught up there. Sold Aside says you can hear it in your voice how much your energy is at a relieved level, just a tiny undercurrent, but nothing to put pressure on life anymore. Yeah. Oh, I was stressing out a lot. You're a bot? This is convincing. The aquarium gives it away. Impossible to fake. I don't know. I don't know. I've seen some pretty decent fake aquariums, Jerry. Be confident. I think if they recognize your talent and experience, you'll get the job. Thanks, Harley. Yeah, I hope so. And my buddy's pulling for me, so fingers crossed all things will work out with it. Well, friends, it's time for me to rescue Michelle from Jacksters. Don't overthink the interview. You did find more good shout outs to come. Thank you, Jerry. And everybody, also very cool channel. Great people. Awesome dog. Go check out Jax the Dutch Shepherd and our brother from the north, Jerry and fam. There is a tech company that use a wall of lava lamps to provide randomness for their encryption. Huh. So is that like a huh. You'll have to explain more on that. That's got me curious there. That's got me curious. You mean to like trick the algorithm into thinking that it's real? Is that what you mean by that? Let me add these emojis real quick because I want Harley to try these out. I think they're going to be really funny. So we're going to add. Hey, what's up, Rick? We're gonna add some new emojis right now. Uh oh no. Ah, I don't think it's going to let me do it. I don't know why. Shoot. Okay. Well, I guess it won't let me add them. I'm going to show you what I made, and then we will add them next time. I will have them added for next time. So this is going to be Luna the toy hoarder, right? So that's going to be one. This is going to be Ruby rough. This is going to be like rough week at the office, right? So if you had like a really hard day, like maybe you got a ton of detailing jobs that day and you're just wiped out. You can put that one. And I don't know what is this one gonna be? It's the two of them. So yeah, I'm gonna get those up there. I don't know why. Maybe because this phone is no longer activated, it won't let me. I have a bunch of authentication things on my YouTube channel, so maybe it won't let me make changes like that. They point a camera at a wall of lava lamps and use the intensity and color change to provide true randomness. Wow, that's actually pretty inventive there, Jamma Mama. Ellie is here. What's up, Ellie? You feel like Ruby right now. Oh no. Are you doing okay? Double trouble. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's it. So it'll be yes, it's a Ricky emoji, Ellie. We got to get you on board and get you a membership somehow. I wish so badly that so it there's a way to gift memberships, but you can't give it like directly to a specific person. I wish that YouTube would let me do that. Hey, what's up, Cohen? Good to see you. And we made a new friend today, guys. Jamma Mama from Alabama. So everybody say hi to Jamma Mama. Soul Decide says, I only know English and Dutch, cannot speak German, but do know Jawal because it sounds awesome. By the way, we in the Netherlands have OE with a sound like the English to oo and U, which does not have English version. Huh. You know, I think being multilingual is such a good thing. I know English and Spanish, little bit of a Spanish. I mean, I'm not like fluent, but my daughter is learning German and French. Yeah, Gemma. Oh, is it? No, it's Gemma Mama, not Gemma Bama. Although Gemma Bama does have a cool ring. I'm thinking Gemma Mama. You might have to change it to Gemma Bama. I like it. I like it. Maybe that'll be your Luna Pack nickname. So Ellie, that is a new Ricky emoji. And Ellie, did you watch today's short? Please tell me you did. Samantha and Peanut were like, "Oh my gosh, I hope Ellie watches today's short." That's all I'm going to say. I think that talking Ricky is going to have to become a thing. Yeah, I think talking Ricky is in our future. Yeah, and isn't it such a cool little pose? It's like Ricky is totally posing for the camera in that shot. I like that one song, He's a Bad Mama Jamma. I like that song too. He's a bad mama jamma. What does it say? Just as funky as he can be, or something. I don't remember what it says. He's a bad mama jamma. But the University of Alabama says Rammer Jammer. Does it really? I said it mainly to Jamma Mama for she said she is going to move to the Netherlands soon. Don't know when. Let me know, Jamma, and we prepared for you Monday, 12 o'clock afternoon. This is so you're gonna have the welcoming committee already out there. That's funny. That is funny. That's exactly the voice I thought Ricky would have. I don't so when I so when I was practicing that, uh I don't know why, but it kind of sounded like Kermit the Frog. Hi guys, my name's Ricky. It's sort of like I don't know. I'm gonna have to see if I can do. I'm gonna have to see if I can do a like a deep thoughts with Ricky or something. I was gonna do deep thoughts with Luna. You know, when she's kind of just sitting there like spacing out, panting, playing in her play pool, and like the little drops of water are like dropping off of her mouth. But I think Ricky, you know, he's so old and wise. Yeah, Ricky needs some spotlight. That's right. Jamma Mama says, I'm flying out May 27th. We'll get to, Sh- I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Schiphol, the morning of the 28th. What happens Mondays at noon? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. Like, you guys, you guys would get a kick out of it. It's funny because you may be the only ones that would watch it, but at least someone would watch it. Ricky is wise and old and has stuff to say. Oh man, I'm thinking of all the things I could do with that. Man, that is like we like came up with an idea right here on the live stream. That's so good. First Monday of the month, 12 o'clock, they do air raid sirens to test their effectiveness. So a lot of people new to our country get scared. Yeah, well, rightly so. I think I would get scared if I heard air raid sirens too. Wow. It's a good thing that you put that warning out there. 1A Wizard says, I like your hat, sir. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. I used to have some other ones, but they just they kind of fell apart and I need to get more. I really like the flat caps. It's it's just everyone knows it's a test, so everyone ignores it. Yeah, I can understand that. After a while, you probably don't even hear it anymore, right? Cute dog. Thank you. Thank you. This is Luna. And then there is another one under here that's kind of like asleep. She had a really long day at the office today. Oh, you collect flat caps. Do you really? I had a really cool penguin one. I don't know if you're familiar with the brand Penguin, but Scraps fan says, I love your beard and your dog is adorable. Well, thank you, Scraps fan. You guys are too kind today. I appreciate that. Jamma Mama says we ignore tornado sirens unless the weather is already bad. Yeah. Yes, the mic is attached to the flat cap. Yep, it is. Because I did have it on the shirt and then I was listening back and I was like, what is that? What is that sound that I'm always hearing? It was my beard like brushing up against it. And then, you know, like my my collar on my shirt kept moving around, so I just thought on the hat would be the best spot for it. Yes, shouting at clouds a good Indian chief name. That's my name. I am old man shouts at clouds for sure, Harley. You collect Irish sticks too? That's really cool. Have you seen the what is it? The Boston Scully caps? They're pretty cool. Scraps, you can believe he trims the beard himself. Yeah, I do. I trim it myself. It actually needs a trim, if I'm honest. Uh it's actually like not in its best shape at the moment. Uh Scraps fan says, "Fish. Yes, we got our favorite fishy pal Ricky back here and Malawi Joe up here. And Cookie is even coming out of his cave a little bit to say hello. But yeah. Oh yeah, and HD gulps. Those are just for you, Cohen. We know how much you like the ASMR. So You have 5 of the Boston Scally? I've been wanting to get one. Scraps fan says, "You're so nice." Thank you, Scraps fan. Welcome to the chat and thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. We have a really nice community of people here. So we go live on Wednesdays and Sundays. So stop by and hang out. Hope you already bought House Jamma. Market is really bad. Oh. So is the economy pretty tight there, Soul Decides? Caitlin says hi. What's up, Caitlin? Yes, that's right. We got nothing but love over here. I subscribed. I'm the opposite of a troll. I scroll live streams and in search of cool stuff. Well, you're in the right place then, 1A Wizard. We have one request here is just to keep the cursing out of the chat because we do have some youngins in the stream watching. So that's pretty much it. And stay positive. And that's it. We have an agent finding an apartment for us. The competition is absolutely brutal. Wow, a 1-bedroom for 2,500? Whew. Ouch. What's your name? I think I know you. What do you think my name is, Scraps fan? What do you think it is? Ellie says, "You've definitely found some cool stuff, Wizard." Thank you, Ellie. Yeah, it's funny too because a lot of the people that are in here right now literally found the channel and the stream the same way. They were just kind of browsing and popped in and said, "Oh, hey, like this is kind of cool." And we just started interacting and have really made some great friends on this channel. So, and I was just kind of yeah, I was just kind of joking. My name is Aaron. Yeah. We have Aaron, Luna, and then Ruby. I feel like I need to move the camera just slightly. I'm going to move the camera a little bit. How about we just do something like that? Is that better? Then we can see Ruby. And you guys are subscribing. That I really appreciate that. That is so cool. We're really trying to build the channel and grow the community and making lots of awesome friends along the way. So thank you for subscribing. I am a fish and dog person. I'm always positive and I don't break YouTube rules. Well, I think you just found your home, 1A Wizard. We are, like I said, we are live on Wednesdays and Sundays. We start at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So we've been streaming for a while now. Let's see. We have been streaming. It's not showing me. What time is it? Yeah, we've been streaming for 2 hours already. So we haven't the densest populated country in all of Europe. Oh, we have. Okay. Oh, wow. That is, yeah. With that type of population, yeah, that is pretty populated. Luna is a Dutch Shepherd. She's the star of the channel. So she's in the name of the channel as well. I also have a herding dog. So do you have like a cattle dog of some sort? The whole country is around 13,017 square miles. Wow. So it's pretty packed in there. Are the homes built upward, like multi-level? Oh, I love Kelpies. Oh, I love Kelpies so much. I have a Kelpie story for you, 1A Wizard. I love Kelpies. I kind of want another Kelpie. They are such amazing dogs. Oh, I got to tell you my Kelpie story. I don't know how long you're hanging out, but I got to tell you my Kelpie story if you're going to hang out for a little bit. Ellie says, "I'm not a fish nor a dog person, but I still feel very welcome. And perhaps I've converted into a little bit of a fish and dog person." I think, I think you, Ellie, you are 100% a dog and a fish person now, whether you like it or not. Oh, and sometimes we talk about music too. So Ellie and I got the music thing going. Okay. Oh, Bella. I love that name. And a rescue. Rescue dogs are the best, aren't they? So Ruby is a rescue. Luna, I got from a breeder. I gotta tell you my Kelpie story. We even have houses that float. Oh wow. We are known for our steep stairs and apartments above malls as well as good urbanism. So you have like the best use of the space that you possibly can. Is that what you're telling me, Soul Decides? So I'll tell you my Kelpie story I'll try to make it brief because I know a lot of the people in here have heard it, but it is a beautiful story. So I do construction, and a lot of times I'm working in the very outskirts of town, sometimes sort of out of town, building houses. Well, we were building houses in an out of town situation, and you don't really see many folks out in this area. So I pretty much call it the middle of the desert. We're looking at we're looking at houses, literally maybe one house per, mile, let's say. So there's not a lot of people around. And these are new houses. So they're not even lived in. Yeah, get us to 50 likes, guys. So me and my brother, we're driving out there. It's out of town work, middle of nowhere, middle of the desert, blazing hot, middle of summer. So it's like 100 plus degrees Fahrenheit outside. And all of a sudden, this straggly looking Australian Kelpie comes walking up to us in the middle of the desert. And this poor thing was like, I mean, it was probably hours from passing away out there. And we immediately like got a bowl of water and like gave it some water. There was like a frying pan laying on the ground out there because people would go and dump junk. It's literally the middle of the desert. So we filled up this frying pan with water, let the dog drink water. So I call Samantha, that's my wife. I call her and she's like, I said, we got a problem. And she's like, oh no, oh great. She's thinking that we broke down, right? And I'm like, no, 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 no. We didn't break down, but I found a dog. And at the time, we had two dogs. We had Luna and another big 100-pound Dutch Shepherd named Bo. So she's like, well, what are you going to do? You can't just leave it out there in the desert. I'm like, no, I'm going to have to bring her home. And so I brought her home, and she had a lot of problems with her. I'll just put it that way. She had cancer. She had a tumor in her rear end parts. She hadn't been fixed. She had just given birth to a litter of puppies, and she was an older dog. So I wasn't sure what I was going to do with her. The thought did cross my mind on putting her down. Hi, Michelle. And I did think about putting her down, but then I'm like, no, I got to see if I can at least try to extend her life the best way I can. So we took her to the vet. We got her fixed. We got the tumor removed. Um, she did have cancer, but they told us that by removing the tumor, there was a chance that she could, go on to live a long time. And we got her up to health. I mean, she was like skin and bones. I didn't even know what a Kelpie was. And I kind of asked around, and some people were like, she's got to be a Kelpie. And she was the best dog. She was such a sweet dog. Like, so loving. Oh, Luna's twitching, guys. She was so loving and so just she knew we rescued her, right? Is there a Discord server for this channel? Would love to get in contact with more people here. You know, there is a Discord server, Soul Decides. We also have we don't really do much on the Discord thing, but we do have a Facebook page. Just search up Luna the Dutch Shepherd. And there's also a contact email on our channel if you want to contact me directly. She also has an Instagram as well. So you can follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Those links are on our page. Just go to like the description and there's one of the links on there. But yeah, we do have a Discord. I should add that to the links. It's Ellie's favorite word, link. 1A Wizard says my instincts about people are finally honed. I knew I dug you right away. Thank you, 1A. Yeah, it was. This is a diamond in the very rough of YouTube Live. You know, it's funny because it's like I feel like I feel like this type of live stream is something that is kind of like an untapped resource in a way, right? It's like you don't see it too much, not in the interactive sort of way. I'm not aware of any, but yeah, it's something weird with that's right, with the Discord. I have to so Jessica set that up for me, Ellie. Maybe I should have you help me, but uh I think you have to send a link, right? But yeah, we do have the Facebook and you can do direct messages on there. You also have our community wall on the page as well, where as long as you're subscribed for 24 hours, you can leave a post on the community wall right here on YouTube. And a lot of people do that. Your Kelpie story was awesome. I rescued mine in a shelter from a parking lot from a crying crackhead. Oh, man. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. I'm glad you were able to rescue her, though. Yeah, they are. I mean, Kelpies are really cool dogs. I thought about getting another Kelpie, and I probably will down the line. They are just such they are just such good dogs. They're kind of like, I mean, pretty much any of the working dogs kind of have that. They have to have that in them, right? Being able to work alongside their humans so well. Yeah, maybe I should email you, Ellie, with some questions because I definitely could use some help. I don't know, is the only way to do a Discord by providing people with a link, or is it something like social media where they could just search it up and join? That's kind of what I'm not sure of. She's the star of my channel. Oh, okay. Let me so you do the YouTube stuff too, Wizard? We are gonna have to check that out. Let me see. Let me see. Go to channel. I just subscribed to you. I just subscribed to you right there. Subscribed. So everybody go check out. It's the channel name is Sandwich at 1A Wizard. Yep, I'll check it out. That's cool. I got here due to the fact of Dutch Shepherds. You need a clean link that does not expire for Discord. Okay, so when you do that, um, when you do that, Soul Decides, can you like what's the word I'm looking for? Does that link will never expire and I can do that myself because somebody set it up for me. So uh, I'm not always the best when it comes to tech. 1A, oh, That's the 1A. I got it. Okay, cool. Awesome. I love the 1A too. I'm with you. I am with you on that. Now it makes a lot more sense. Gotta love 1A, man. Discord is like a group chat with different channels for organization. The only way you can get invited to one is through a link. Okay. Okay. So, oh, that's cool, 1A. I got it. I am definitely going to check out your channel. There is a setting to make it so it doesn't expire. Okay. So I just basically need to go on there, find the invitation link, and then set it to where it won't expire, and then I'll just copy that and post it uh on YouTube. Is that what I'm understanding? Because that doesn't sound too difficult. I think I could handle that task. Jamma Mama says you can set it to where you can approve who gets to join, or conversely let your mods ban bad actors who join. Okay. So if we could actually get this thing set up, then I could maybe like have Ellie as a moderator on there, and she could kind of like keep an eye out for the bad apples on there. That's cool. I think I could do that. I think I could definitely do that. You all right, Peanut? Are you wanting to emerge and say hi? Okay, we have a peanut. We have a peanut behind the scenes, guys. She has emerged from her hibernation. No, entirely. I'm sure you could attach it to your YouTube links, like all the links attached to your profile right now. Okay, I will work on that then. I will work on that, or maybe I'll just even set up a new one. Maybe I'll just set up a new one. I don't know. I'll take a look at it though. So yeah, again, I will do that. I will set it up. I'll set it up, but you can do it on YouTube as well too, through the community thing. One thing that we've started doing on Fridays, which is kind of cool, um, is the Fish TV, where it's kind of like just an all day static camera of the fish tank, and people pop in and out of the stream. They chat. Ellie falls asleep mostly, but it's cool. I don't know if I'm going to do one this Friday, though, Ellie. I don't know. I think I need to go back to the drawing board on the audio, so we'll see. But you guys have given me some homework, so I'm going to try to work on that. I'm going to try to work on that. So check back with me. Let's say you love the Fish TV, Cohen. I follow a channel that is a 24-hour squirrel cam. That's funny, 1A, because I think I know the channel you're talking about. Samantha showed that to me. Yeah, I just it's not 24-hour, but I started, let's see, I started around 6 a.m. in the morning, and it goes until like 4 p.m. So it's pretty much, it's like a 10-hour stream. And this last one didn't do so well. I don't know why. It was only, I think it was like 600 views or something for 10 hours. I was like, I don't know what went wrong with it, but yeah, I just started putting an ocean sound with the beach and the birds and stuff. Yeah. Birds and bees. The birds and the bees. You go to Discord, to server settings, go to invite members, and go to edit invitation, set expires never. Okay, thank you. I will not remember that, but I will go back on this chat and I'll do that. I watched a woodchuck eating peanuts for 45 minutes. That would be cool. That would be kind of cool. I like those sorts of things, like the naturey things. There's a gopher. Yeah, she's the one. She's the one that watches that stuff. We made some new friends today. Shout out to 1A Wizard and Jamma Mama from Alabama.
I saw that. I thought that was funny.
That is cool. Each role has their own permissions. Okay. Yeah, the critter cams are cool. I even thought about doing one outside and showing like the dogs, like randomly in the yard. Do you think I should try that, guys? The thing is like they're not outside the whole time. So some parts of the day you might get just the yard. I know. Ruby. But
say hi to me,
but you might also get some times when the pups are up to no good.
That's a lot of teeth.
Or digging holes in the backyard or chewing things up.
I'm not part of that, Ruby.
That might actually be good.
I'm just trying to pet you and say hi. No bite.
Any news on the new job? Oh, yeah. You weren't here. So I did the video interview. I don't think it went the best. I don't know yet. We're fingers crossed at this point, Ellie. I just completed the video interview yesterday. It was really difficult. And I know from the YouTube guy saying that recording videos are difficult. But yeah, you had to like get a video question and then record your answer and submit it. So watching dogs sleep up close would be cool. That would be pretty cool. Like maybe I could have like a split screen of like the yard and then the crate. Pool chewing, yes. We caught the pool chewing on camera, I'm sure. Because the one security camera back there probably caught it and it records 24 hours a day. So yeah, thanks, Cohen. I hope I get it. I mean, it caught me off guard with a few of the questions that were on there. I thought I was really prepared. There was 14 questions, and I'm guessing that I probably hit a home run on about half of them. Probably 7 out of the 14 were really solid, and probably about 10 total were good of the 14. So I think I probably flubbed up about 4 of the questions. Caitlin says, dog happy? Yeah. Oh, Caitlin, these dogs are overly happy. They are the most spoiled little pups on YouTube, aren't you? Oh, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Luna is naked. She's not wearing her collar because this one chewed it up. Gemma, I can make a comment under one of your channel vids with my Discord so we can chat about. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good idea. 50% is passing. You think so? Oh, I hope so. You are right. Yeah, you're right, 1A Wizard. It is complicated. And the hard part, I should probably clean up this hose here. The hard part about it was I have such a easier time talking to somebody face to face, or even like this, where we can actually like interact, and I can kind of bounce off of you and interact like you would in a conversation, right? But sorry about the loud noise, guys. But just having to like get a video question and then record your response in a video form is pretty tricky. And you can't, it's like, I don't know. You can't get a feel for how you're doing either. Probably missed a bunch of chats. Oh, I don't know if Gemma is still here. Some dude just pulled up to Ellie and I's house on a Segway. Oh, are you serious, Cohen? I've always wanted to ride one of those things. You walked, talked to a person, filled out an application, maybe often not even. Yeah, and you could look them in the eye and shake their hand and get a really good sense of, you know, who they are and all that, you know. And the company that I'm with now, that's kind of how I got hired on there. But I've worked for them for 25 years, so I don't know. It's like I don't really want to leave, but it's kind of gotten to the point where I don't know if I have any more advancement opportunities there left or not, and I can't really provide for my family anymore, so I might have no choice but to leave. What are you doing, Peanut? Bless you.
There you go.
Gemma says, I just came back. Sorry, my wife called. Sorry, guys. My throat is like wearing thin.
Oh. Don't actually need that today.
You don't? Oh.
For what? Oh.
My ramen.
Don't need it right this second. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Had to take the water changer off the sink in case if Samantha needed it for dinner. Well, you guys, I think I'm probably going to be wrapping up the stream here. So it was really, really nice meeting some new friends, Jamma Mama and 1A Wizard. I will check out your channel. And I think it'd be really cool. What's up, NBBN? NBN? Your fish seem happy with the water change. Oh yeah, they love it. They love it after it's like having your house cleaned, you know, if somebody just showed up and cleaned your house for you. That's what it's like.
That's what I need somebody to just show up and clean our
Yeah,
house.
you do. Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
1A Wizard says, this is why I scroll scroll live streams. Great meeting you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nice meeting you too. And hope to see you again this Sunday. I think as long as the weather permits, because it was showing that there was a possibility of rain, but we're probably going to do a little pool party for the pups. We're going to set up the two play pools that we have, and Ruby's still kind of getting used to the play pool, but we're going to see. And yeah, and it'll be the whole fam. It'll be Peanut if she's feeling better, and of course sometimes Sam. So, but yeah, guys, yeah, we might do it anyway, even if it is only light rain. We still might do it because I want to do it. I want to do an outside stream. It's going to be fun.
If it's cooler, it'll be nice.
Yeah, and then the phone won't overheat.
Yeah.
Yep, it was great to meet you, Aaron. Keep up the great work, everybody else. All right, you guys. Yeah, I think that's going to be a wrap then. Shout out to the moderators for keeping the chat in check and everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We go live on Wednesdays and Sundays at 1 p.m. And also check back Monday through Friday for daily Luna and Ruby shorts and also Luna and Ruby community posts. If you guys want to email me, it's AaronsLifeWithLuna@gmail.com, and also check us out on Facebook and Instagram. That's right, guys. You know how it is. Keep those tails wagging, and long live the Luna Pack. Take care, guys. Love y'all.